Hello. Of course, I didn't update my titles over here, so I don't know if they'll update or not. They'll probably be the old ones. Hello. Hi, everyone. Hello, and welcome to my channel. I am Betty McKnit, and today I'm going to be doing the 6-day granny square. And I have been on TikTok for a while talking to those folks over there, and now here I am on YouTube and Facebook and all the other places. I recently made some updates to my 6-day granny square pattern, which I released a couple of years ago. And so I just thought I would go live and just go through the square since there are some changes. I know people always want, like they want to see the video, they want to see it done. So I just thought I would do that. It shouldn't take too long to work through one. We'll see. We'll see how I do. But yeah, so I have that all ready to go. Before I crochet, I got to thinking about some things, and like so let me talk about the granny square. This is the original 6-day granny square. So when I first designed it, it had the join going up one side because I didn't know you could join in the corner. And so I changed the design to join in the corner, and I thought, well, that's really cool. Well, I've been working on making some improvements to the 6-day great granddaddy blanket pattern, which is a very similar pattern to this, but it's a rectangle. And when I was working on that in my community, one of the ladies said, and I had actually seen this article about joining in the corner with a half double crochet by Mikey from the Crochet Crowd. And I saw that and I was like, that's really neat. And then I kind of forgot about it. Well, I was in this meeting with my people and they were like, did you see that article? And I was like, yeah, I wonder how that works. And they were like, oh, well, if you did that, then you could turn the project. And that was something that I was really interested in, because I think with a granny square, it's not really that big of a deal, but when you start making this bigger into a blanket and make it keep going and going and going, what happens with your tension is, and this happens with the 6-day star blankets a little bit too, but not as much because I accounted for it in that pattern. But for the granny square, it's like the way that a crochet stitch is, you have like, it leans a little bit to one way. So as you start getting bigger and bigger, it's like the corners of the square don't really line up straight, and then it'll start to have like this twirling effect. And so that's what I thought I would like to alleviate that, by turning. So I like the idea of turning. Now, typically I would turn it when I started a new color, but they were like, if you did it in the corner with that half double crochet, you can turn it. So so we worked on that, and we did it. And there are some other things about using that corner join that I think are benefit this pattern. I had like a weird way that I was slip stitching into the last stitch of the round, and then I would have to work into a slip stitch, and it never felt really clean to me. So anyways, you're getting the full like history of why Betty McKnit updates her patterns. So this this is the square. And then recently I was working on another pattern where this square is really big. So I've used this square like as a pocket on the hexagon cardigan. Well, it's really too big to be a pocket, unless you stopped it like here. But then if you stop it here, you don't really get the full like 6-day kid blanket effect, which is like the granny stripe, the single, the full stripe, and then another single. And it's like they're offset by those single crochet rounds that give it like an outline, and that's why they call it vivid chevrons in the original stitch pattern, because the single crochets kind of give it like this really vivid outline. And so if you just stop it here, you're just getting like a regular granny square. So I did another granny square version that is smaller. And so it just has one round of everything. So it's not, it's a little different than the 6-day because the 6-day has 2 rows of double and 2 rows of clusters, but I still like it. I don't know if there's already a square like this out there in the world, but I did this for when you want to do your 6-day projects and you'd like a smaller granny square. Like this would be a great pocket for the hexagon cardigan instead of this, which is the one that's on there. I mean, you could fit your whole iPad in this pocket. So maybe this would be good for like my generation of people who like iPads. And then this would be good for like younger kids who like just have their phones. I can't believe I just said that. So anyways, this yarn is everybody's gonna, where can I get the yarn? Where can I get the yarn? Well, because this is a 2-year-old pattern, this is the yarn. It was this Big Twist Arcade, it's called, and it's discontinued. And so you can see all the ends on the back of this because I had to, in order to get this effect of like the full stripes, I have to dissect this, and you know what, I'm sick of doing it. I'm sick of doing it. And one of the reasons why I'm sick of doing it is because I have this relationship with Knitting Fever and NoroYarns, and they send me, like, Noro is my favorite yarn, and they send me Noro yarn all the time. And and I'm like, why am I cutting up some old discontinued something when I have Noro? And even like, I'm gonna do it in this today because they gave this to me at Knitting Fever, and I just have one of each. But I just love that company. They're like always sending me really beautiful yarn to work with, and so I'm gonna use this yarn for the granny square today. And this is Juniper Moon, Bluefaced, Leicester. Somebody tell me how to say that. Probably somebody from like New Zealand. Oh, thank you. You're so sweet. And this is Ella Ray, Eco Tweed Chunky. I'm gonna use one of these. I really like this green one. I think this green would make a hat that would look really nice on my head, but I'm gonna use one of these. I'm gonna use the Juniper Moon to make my granny square today. And then so I have to wind it up, and before I do that, I want to show you some of the other yarn that Knitting Fever sent me. Well, they actually gave me this at H&H, and they gave me this. Let me just tell the whole story. So I was at H&H and I saw them in person, and they had just sent me a shipment of yarn, and I haven't even shown it to you all yet. And for projects to design. So I have projects in mind to design with this other beautiful yarn that they gave me. And then when I met them in person, there were some of them that I hadn't met in person yet, and they were like, come by on Friday and we'll give you some more yarn. And I was like, are you serious? You're gonna give me more yarn? You just sent me some yarn. And they were like, we'll give you more yarn. So they gave me this Noro, and it's called Rittou. My Japanese is terrible, but I don't think this is even out yet. And he gave me 2 of them. Look at that. Look at the colors. I mean, I mean, this yarn is so beautiful. Um, and I love that they call this shape that they make it in a dragon egg. Like I feel like I'm a Targaryen. Um, so this is wool, 70% wool, 15% silk, and 15% mohair. So this is probably going to be like, I don't know, some beautiful um, winter scarf ish something. I have some, I'm already thinking to like what I'm going to be doing for fall and winter stuff. I know it's so wonderful. So they gave me these two, and then I mean, just going forward in time, I showed you all the box. They sent me a box with like 6 eggs of Noro in it like 2 weeks ago. So um, that was from H&H, and then they gave me this one also, which is called Saiun. And it feels like a 4 weight. Yes, it's a US 4, and it's wool and acrylic. And look at those colors. And you can see some green, like green and yellow inside. I think it's going to have like a rainbowy vibe when you work it up. So these, I'm going to do something in the future with these, and probably like a 1 ball scarf of some kind, and a 2 ball scarf or something of some kind. These have a lot of yarn in them, so I could even do like some kind of little shrug or something like that with this. Y'all let me know what you think I should do with it, and I'll do it. And it'll be 6 days something, most likely, because that's my jam. Okay, so that they gave me that at H&H, and there's so much other stuff that they sent me. It's been sitting here, and I've been meaning to show it, and I haven't even shown it. So that was the H&H stuff. And then so that was Friday. He said come back, so I went back. He gave me those 3 Noros. He gave me a bunch of other stuff, like a book, one of the Noro magazines, a bunch of other stuff. And then when I was walking out of the conference, I walked past the booth, and I could see him inside the booth, and he kind of ran to catch up with me by the door, and he handed me this bag, and this bag, and it had a bunch of stuff in it, including these 2 hanks of yarn that I'm showing you right now. So these 2, and then I'll show you what else is in here that he gave me. This is extra fine merino superwash, and then another Ella Ray. I have look at me, I'm petting it like it's a kitten. I have suddenly become like attracted to these little balls of mohair. Like I feel like this would make a nice edge for this, a scarf or something of this, right? I don't know exactly what I'm gonna do with it, but I'm gonna do something. And then Queensland Shetland Light, organic Shetland wool. I love wool. It's got that really woolly feeling. And there's a bunch of other stuff in here, but not all of these hooks and needles were in this bag, but I ended up putting all of the Lykke, I think it's pronounced Lykke, not this one, I purchased that, but all the Lykke like things that I picked up in various like goodie bags at H&H. I ended up with all of these. Hi, Andrew. These I actually think I purchased on the way there. I haven't even showed you all the stuff that I purchased on my way there. This circular circular knitting needle. Yeah, these indigos I purchased, and I'll tell you why I purchased them, because they had they had asked me if I what color crochet hooks I wanted from this company, and I said, well, I I'm sorry, I don't want those crochet hooks because they're not ergonomic, so I only use ergonomic hooks, but I'll take some needles. And then he sent me some of the knitting, an interchangeable set of the knitting needles, which I haven't even shown. And I was like, these are so nice. But these are such, I love bamboo needles, wooden knitting needles, double points, especially for making socks. They're just, I love that, just like tiny bit of flexibility, and they're beautiful. They're beautiful, beautifully smooth. So after I received the interchangeable set of knitting needles from them, I really regretted not asking for the crochet hooks, and I ended up ordering 2 sets of hooks so I could see what they're like. And because I thought that I was packing for a trip, right? And I was like, I would love to have a set of those hooks so I could have like a travel set, and then if I'll have a hook in every color. No, they won't be ergonomic, but it would just be for the for the trip. So this one is let's see, it's called Driftwood Lika crochet hook, and it is so beautifully crafted, and it is so like smooth. It's really nice. I mean, I usually use a tapered hook, and this has a streamline, but I'll see, what size is this? This is an 8mm hook, so maybe I'll try it with my granny square today. So I'll leave it out because that might be the right size. And then some more. This came in these came in the the different goodie bags that I got. I ended up with, oh, there's another crochet hook. This one's a 9mm, but the colors are just beautiful, and they feel really nice. It feels really nice. And you all know I love my Furls Odyssey, but they're gone. They keep saying they're coming back, but I haven't seen, they haven't come back yet. And I found one broken today. So sooner or later I'm gonna like lose or run out of all my Odyssey hooks, and then I am on the lookout for my new favorite hook, because sadness, the Odyssey is no more. So there you go. There's just a little show and tell. Okay, so I guess I'm gonna wind this up. I didn't set up my ball winder or anything. I might just wind it up by hand. Well, if I wind it up by hand, I will regret it, but I don't think I want to break out the whole Swift for this. I mean, I like having my yarn caked up and not in a ball, so it doesn't go like flying all over the place. But yeah, this is hard to do on live. Let me just start taking it apart. Okay, and then you'll always have one that has 4, well, not always, it just depends on how they do it, but usually they tie the beginning and the end together, and then they tie those little figure 8s through the yarn, And those little figure eights, like if you ever have to, let's say you ever have to wash yarn, this was how you do it. You put it in a hank like this, and you tie the two ends together, and then you do that figure eight through the yarn like 3 different times, and then you put it in a pillowcase or something, and you soak it in something like Eucalan, uh, and then you soak it, and I'm just gonna do it off the back of the chair rather than setting up my Swift. Okay. You soak it and spin it out, and then it's those figure eights that will keep it from like tangling and so on. Okay. So getting the full effect. Here we go. You don't really need a Swift. I mean, it makes things easier because it spins around, but by the time I get it set up, I can have my granny square done. You know what I'm saying? And then so when I do have a Swift set up, like I will usually do like multiple hanks of yarn at once because, you have that whole thing set up, so you might as well. And when I do this, I don't put that much tension on the yarn, and I don't cake up my yarn like really tight because I feel like it stretches the yarn and then it loses some of its, buoyancy and its nice spring that it has. I don't like my yarn all stretched out, so I don't usually cake up my yarn until I'm if I have a partial skein left over from something, then I'll cake that up. Or I will, right before I need it, I'll cake it up. Right before I'm planning to use it, I'll cake it up. But I don't cake up I don't cake up all my yarn when I get it. Because I do feel like it has the potential to damage the yarn if you do it too tight. All right, it's getting caught on the side every time. There we go. Almost there. Woo, look how big. Do not tangle. Okay. Okay, I usually take my end on the outside and I just like make a loop and pull the loop through itself just to kind of secure it on the outside, and then I'm gonna pull it from the inside. Oh wow, I'm watching myself on the delay. I look like a real goofball. Good job, Betty. Alrighty then. just gonna look at another screen instead. Hi. Okay, I'm catching up with all of your comments over here on TikTok. Afra, I'm in the process of your superstar. Turned out really great. Can't wait to be done with it and share it. Aww. Hi, Coco, Golfetto. Okay, wonderful. Andrew, did you receive my package? The yarn is from Juniper Moon. They're from the UK, and this is a 4. And they're suggesting a G or an H hook, so this is going to be too big. So is this. So let me put these back. Maybe I'll gift these, because I did end up buying whole sets, like I said, of these hooks, because the needles they sent me were so beautiful. So let's see, which one have I opened? This one? I think I've opened this one. Let me switch my overhead view. Let me switch my view, and then I'll show you all these hooks, and then I'll pick one. I'll try working with it. I don't know how long it'll last, because I'm really attached to the hooks that I use, which are the Odysseys. But I'm opening my mind to some different hooks. Out of necessity. So I had to ask how to pronounce this company, and I believe it's Lykke. But they said that everyone mispronounces it Lykke. I can see why, because we likey their hooks. We likey it. 6-inch length, has 10 hooks, and these are the sizes it has. And then I'm going to start carrying these in my shop, I think. But look at this. Look at this package that it comes in. Like, look at this case. This is gorgeous. I don't know if it's vegan leather or what it is, but it's really nice. A lot of nice little touches, a little, little puck there. It velcros, and I'm not 100% sure why it velcros. I think it's supposed to like stand up, supposed to be able to stand it up somehow or something. I don't know. I saw that in the pictures, but they're really beautiful. So what size did it say? US 7, US H. So E, F, G, H would be this one, and I would be this one. So let's start with this. Are they marked? Yeah, they're marked on the bottom. H, 5mm. All right, so we'll try that. I'm just looking at the yarn, and I'm already feeling like, whoa, that's going to be too big. So let's try this one. It's an I. 5.5mm. I'll try it. I don't know if I'll stick with it because of my hands, but I'll try it. Just for the knitting fever guys, because they are so nice. I love them. Okay, let's get rid of this too. Okay, so I'm doing the 6-day granny square. And I updated the pattern recently to have a larger square and a smaller square. So I'm going to do the larger square. and I updated it because I wanted to change how we did the corners to make it match the new way we're doing the great granddaddy. I'm gonna put these somewhere. Hi. Okay, so it starts with the chain 4. 1. Oh, it's gonna be a lot to get used to. 2, 3, 4. Maggie says, question about your 6-day star blanket. Is that a free or purchase pattern? So all my patterns are free on my site. You can access it there for free. The site has advertisements, which is how I get paid for my free patterns. So you're welcome to access it for free with the ads, or if you don't want to look at the ads, you can purchase the PDF. I think it's $4. And it's the same. It's the same exact pattern. Okay, and then we're going to join with the slip stitch to form a ring. Okay, and then working into the ring. You're welcome, my dear. You're going to do a standing double crochet, or chain 3 counts as standing double. But here's how you do a standing double. You pull up a loop of yarn that is about the height of a double crochet, and then you wrap the hook under the yarn and pull up a loop. Okay, so your first wrap is the actual loop, and then you pull under 2 and then pull through 2. So in order for that to work, you have to hold that loop with your finger. Okay, and then 2 double crochet. 1, 2. Okay, bye-bye. You're a very nice hook, but not today. What was that, an H? Here we go. Chain 3. And then it's 3 double crochet, chain 3 twice. Hello, Miss Rachel A. So I'm still working into the center. 3 double crochet, chain 3. Three double crochet, chain 3, and then 3 double crochet, okay, and then here's how it's different. You chain 1 and then you half double crochet to join. And look, some of you are still going to do a magic loop to start, or magic ring, or whatever you call it, to start this project. But that's just, you're making a weak spot right in the center. So if you're going to do that, make sure you really weave that end in around a bunch of times and be very careful. I don't do it. I do chain 3 and join with a slip stitch, and then I work over the end as I go around that first time. Oh, it's the ice cream truck going by. Okay, so with this new version, there are some things I think you should do. I think you should mark this last double crochet, and I think you should mark this space, because the chain 1 and the half double crochet make the what is a chain 3 space on the other corners. And then mark this. Mark the first double crochet, just to help you know where everything is in the anatomy of this square. Okay, round 2. Standing double crochet. Again, you wrap it around, you hold the yarn against the hook, pull up a loop, pull through 2, pull through 2. Standing double crochet into the corner space, and it goes around the half double crochet you made to join. 2 double crochet into the same space. 1, 2. 3 double crochet, chain 3, 3 double crochet in each of the next 3 spaces. So here, here, and here, you do a 3, 3, 3. This yarn is really nice to work with. Whoops. Three, 3, 3 in the next. Thanks for all the likes, you guys. Dang. Whoops. 3, 3, 3 in the space. Okay, and then remember, this is our last space, even though it's not a chain 3. We did a chain 1 and a half double crochet to make that space. Our last 3 double crochet goes here in that space, corner space. Chain 1, half double crochet. Okay, and then again. Hi. Oh yeah, Elise. Elise Rose with her video. What a sweet person. She is the best. We're in the same business coaching group, and I spent a lot of time with her at H&H. We were both there, and she's just as nice in person as you think she is. Just the sweetest person. It was so kind of her to make a star blanket. Okay, so I marked my last double crochet, and I marked the space, and I marked the first double crochet, and it's just to help you, it's just to help orient you in the square, because this way of joining the corners is a little different, and it took me some time to get it right every time. I was consistently missing this stitch right here, and it just, you know, just use your stitch markers. Okay, so we're on round 3. Chain 1, single crochet into the space, and it says mark this stitch. It doesn't say to mark the stitches in the pattern on the other 2 rounds. And then single crochet in the next 6 stitches. So I can take this one out, but just remember that's going to be the first of my 6 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So each of these double crochets gets a single crochet inside. Okay, and then in the corner we do single crochet, chain 2, single crochet, and then 6 single crochet across the side again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then single crochet, chain 2, single crochet in the corner, and then 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, single crochet, chain 2, single crochet, and then 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, single crochet in the first corner space, so we marked that. All right, so we can take that out now. And then this time to join the corner, we're not going to chain 1 and half double crochet. We're just going to half double crochet, and you're going to join to the first stitch that you marked. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to mark my last stitch of the round. I'm going to mark my space because it's weird. Well, we had the first stitch marked, but I took it out. That's the one I usually miss because you join to it and then on the next row you have to work it again. Okay, so this is round 4, standing double crochet. Oops, let me do it again. Let me back up a little bit. You don't have to be quite so close because I'm going off the screen. If you don't like standing double, you can do chain 3. I just like the way the standing double looks better. And you hold it with your finger, okay? And you wrap around. Whoops. You wrap the hook around and then you pull up a loop. And then you pull through 2 and you pull through 2. It takes some practice. I'm not in love with doing it, but I like the way it looks. So what's important is the final result, not, whether you like doing it or not. Another double crochet into the same space. Double crochet in the next 8 stitches. So starting with that one that's marked. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then the corner chain 2 space, which is right there, gets 2 double crochet. Chain 3, 2 double crochet. Okay, and then we're going to do 8 double crochet across. And then this is the one that kind of gets missed sometimes, is that first single crochet. Eight double crochet, and then 2 double crochet, chain 3, I'm sorry, 2 double crochet in the corner, chain 2 space. And then 8 double crochet across. Make sure you catch that first single crochet after the corner. Two double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochet. Chain 3, sorry. Eight double crochet across. Okay, that was my last double crochet, so I'm going to take this marker out. It was my last stitch of that side, and now I have 2 more in the space. So those markers just help you orient yourself and not go past where you're supposed to. Okay, so I've worked my space. I can take this out. Okay, so I have 2. So this is the way that square is constructed. You start the first half of the corner and then you go all the way around and you do the second half of the corner. And then we're closing it with a chain 1, half double crochet. Let me take this guy out. What row was that? 1, 2, 3, 4. That was round 4. There's only 9 rounds, so we're almost halfway done. Okay, round 5 is next. And before I go on, I'm going to mark this last one. I'm going to mark this first one. And I'm going to mark my space. It's just to keep me from getting lost. Okay, standing double crochet, pull up a loop, hold it with your finger, wrap around, pull up a loop, pull through the first loop and under, and then pull through 2. See, that one's a little too loose, so I'm leaving it. Double crochet in the same space. And then we're going to double crochet in each double crochet across. I can go ahead and mark this. Thank you. I don't know what that noise was. Thank you. Let me see. What does it say? Double crochet in each of the next 12 stitches. So this is 2, 3. Thanks for the follow. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then in the corner, it's 2, 3, 2. So 2 double crochet, chain 3, 2 double crochet, and then 12 double crochet. And then 2 double crochet, chain 3, 2 double crochet. 12 double crochet. Two double crochet, chain 3, 2 double crochet in the corner. Oh, this works up so nice. Wow. Where's the label for this? What did I do with it? I thought I said it. Oh, there it is. Ethically raised. It's wool. 100%. I just love the feel of wool. And I love the color teal. Hi. Okay, 12 double crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then in my space, I'm going to do 2 double crochet. Whoops. And then chain 1, half double crochet to join and make your corner. And then I'm going to mark my corner space because it's weird. Uh-oh. Yeah, TikTok makes you do this thing with your phone, like if you don't touch your phone for a while. I don't know if they just like, I don't know why they don't believe I'm live. I don't know why they do that. You know, somebody told me this saying one time, and it comes in handy here. And it's, you never really know why people do the things they do. Am I right? Never was a truer thing been said. Okay, so this is the 6-day granny square. So all 6-day projects follow the same sequence of 6 rows. So 2 rows of clusters, a row of singles, 2 rows of double crochet, and so next is going to be a row of single crochet. Okay, so this is round. Is it round 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, it is. Chain 1, single crochet in the corner space, single crochet. I'll take this out. In the next 16 stitches. Oh, it says single crochet in the corner space. Mark this stitch. And then single crochet in the next 16 stitches. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I'm actually going to go back to the beginning of the row because I think my hands were off camera. Also, I feel like I did some weird stuff. Okay, so that was marked. So it's round 6, chain 1, single crochet into the space, and then it says mark that stitch. Single crochet in the next 16 stitches. So I marked this one, so I'd make sure I started there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Single crochet, chain 2, single crochet. Okay, so you have 16 single crochet along each side, and then additionally single crochet, chain 2, single crochet in the corner space. Single crochet, chain 2, single crochet, and then 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Dane Crochet in all caps is saying, I just finished my 6-day star. Congratulations. Please tag me so I can see it. Oh, you guys are so great. Just hyping me up. I love it. Thank you. It means the world. You have no idea. No idea. Aw, you guys are so sweet. Gabby A says, just finished making my star blanket about an hour ago. Aw. So pretty soon I'm going to do the superstar tutorial for you guys. So you can do, if you get tired of doing stars, you can do a superstar. And there you can start with the first video, and then I'll make another video for the superstar, just like the star blanket, and then you'll just, it'll be just like the star. You'll just only need that other video. One more video. I'll explain the next set of rows, and you all can make the superstar if you want to. Okay, that's 16. And then in the corner, it's single crochet. Okay, and then to join it, we do, on the single crochet rows, we just do a half double crochet. We don't do the chain one first. We just do the half double. Okay, whoops, I shouldn't have taken that out. I like to leave that in. Okay, and then let's see, what did it tell me to mark? Unmoisturized elbow. What kind of username is that? Well, they say, ugh, my niece changed my name on my account again. How embarrassing. I was like, I mean, I've seen a lot of weird usernames along the way, but that one was like, wow. Let's see. Don't ever make her a star blanket. I was just about to start the tranquility stripe, but I love working the round, so I'm going to make this next. Aw. I love working in the round too. These hooks are so beautiful. Yeah, 8 and 9 millimeter. Oh my goodness. They're very nice. Very nice. Can't say enough good things about those products. They're gorgeous. Let's see. So I have updated the pattern too with total stitch counts, but for me, I feel like the most important thing is when you go from here to here, make sure you have 12, and then do, like do the little sections, make sure all those counts are correct, and then your total count will be correct. But I don't usually go back around and do the whole total count of, 72 single crochet and 4 corner, chain 2 spaces. I just don't. It doesn't help me at all. Okay, so we're moving on to round 7, standing double crochet. Don't make it too high this time, Betty. Two double crochet in the same space. Okay, I'll just leave that there. I'll use a different stitch marker to mark my first standing double, because that's where we're going to join coming back. Okay, skip to 3 double crochet in the next. twice. So skip 2, 3 double crochet in the next. What's your favorite hook size? I'm going to say I do most of my work on an H, an I, or a J. Skip 2, double crochet 3 together. That is a cluster, not a decrease. So there's different ways. Some people will say 3 double crochet cluster and then skip 1, double crochet 3 together, cluster in the next stitch. The reason I don't say that is because the original pattern didn't say it, and if I changed it, I'd have to change all my patterns, and I'd also have to change all my videos where I'm saying double crochet 3 together. So it should probably be 3 DC cluster, but we're going with this, okay? I gave it to you in the notes, so read the whole pattern. All right, let me say it again because this is the pain round. Standing double crochet, 2 double crochet in the same space, skip 2, 3 double crochet in the next stitch, skip 2, 3 double crochet in the next stitch, skip 2, double crochet 3 together, skip 1, double crochet 3 together. All right, and then what do we do? Skip 2, 3 double crochet in the next stitch twice. Okay, skip 2, 3 double crochet in the next. And then you only have 1 left to skip at the end of the row. 3, 3, 3 in the corner, chain 2 space. Okay, and then we repeat it. Skip 2, 3 double crochet in the next. Skip 2, 3 double crochet in the next. Skip 2, double crochet 3 together, cluster. So cluster, they all go into the same stitch. Skip 1, double crochet 3 together, cluster. Skip 2, 3 double crochet in the next. Skip 2, 3 double crochet in the next. Skip 1, 3 double crochet, chain 3, 3 double crochet in the corner, chain 2 space. Chain 2 or skip 2, 3 double crochet in the next, working across the third side. Well, thank you, Katie. Skip 2, 3 double crochet in the next. skip 2, double crochet 3 together, I feel like I could have used a bigger hook on this. Skip 1, double crochet 3 together, skip 2, 3 double crochet, skip 2, 3 double crochet. I'll be right back. I'm going to go check on my blanket. So cute. 3 3 3 in the corner, chain 2 space. You guys are so fun. Skip 2, 3 double crochet in the next. It's Juniper Moon. It's very nice. Thanks for sharing the live. Skip 2, double crochet 3 together, cluster. Yeah, I'm getting a little bit of a curl. Skip 1, double crochet 3 together. Skip 2, 3 double crochet in the next. I wish I could ever catch these at the beginning of the live. Oh, well, it's going to be a replay on my YouTube. It's over on YouTube, so you can go back and watch it from the beginning and follow along. And I do that every time. Skip 1, 3 double crochet in the corner, chain 2 space. Whoops. Hey, Andrew. Okay, and then to close it up, we're going to chain 1, half, double crochet. Little bit on the tight side, but it's okay. This isn't actually going to be a project. In fact, I'm going to switch it out. Just bump up a little. Is it possible to add another row to a sunburst granny square because I'm using a 3mm for a blanket? I don't know. I don't know what a sunburst granny square is. I'm your crochet one-hit wonder. Everything is 6-day over here. It's a sun. I've never made a sun. I don't know. I'm not familiar with the sunflower granny square, so I don't know. I'm not familiar with it. I really just focus on teaching my own patterns. I don't I'm very self-absorbed, and so I just work on my own stuff. I don't get the chance to work on other people's stuff as much anymore. I just stay focused on my own projects, and yeah, because it's a business now. 6-day crochet. Okay, let's see. Round 8. Standing double crochet into the corner space. Oh, that looks so bad. You can't pull this loop up too high. Okay, it's a little uncomfortable when you do it. I mean, it's a lot uncomfortable. I hate it. There you go. 2 double crochet in the same space. Okay, I'm going to take this out, and I'm going to use it to mark this standing double. Aw, thank you. Yeah, someday when I get tired of doing the 6-day crochet, I might work on some other stuff. But people keep saying, make a 6-day this, make a 6-day that, and then every time they say that, I have to do it. Okay, now we're doing 3 double crochet in each of the next 2 spaces. So this is 1, I mean, usually the beauty of a granny square is you can keep going around and around and around, but if they have different stitches, then sometimes you can't. Okay, hold on. See, I told y'all, I find errors when I do this. This should be round 8. It should be 3 double crochet in each of the next 3 spaces. 1, 2, 3. And then double crochet 3 together. So I found a mistake. The double crochet 3 together goes in between the 2 double crochet 3 together from the row below. What's today? The 5th. It's still the 5th. Oh no, it's the 6th. Three double crochet in each of the next 3 spaces. Yep. I found a mistake. I sure did. Three, 3, 3 in the corner. Thank you for all the likes. 3 double crochet in the next 3 spaces. Double crochet 3 together, cluster between the 2 double crochet 3 together clusters in the row below. Three double crochet in each of the next 3 spaces. Three double crochet, chain 3, 3 double crochet in the corner chain 3 space. Three double crochet in each of the next 3 spaces. Double crochet 3 together between the 2 double crochet 3 together clusters in the row below. 3 double crochet in each of the next 3 spaces. Three, 3, 3 in the corner. Three double crochet in each of the next 3 spaces. Double crochet 3 together between the 2 double crochet 3 together in the row below. 3 double crochet in each of the next 3 spaces. Three double crochet in the last space, corner space. I marked it because it's weird. And then to close the corner, we chain 1 and half double crochet, join to the marked standing double crochet that we made. Okay, then I'm going to mark my space, and I'm going to mark my last double crochet of the row round. Lay it down often and admire it, and take some nice deep breaths. Breathe, stretch. I have been having pain in this finger from working on the computer so much. These 2 fingers right here are kind of puffy. Okay, last round, round 9, chain 1, single crochet into this, it says into the same stitch, and it should say into the corner space. See, this is what I'm talking about. I end up with lots of little things. No matter how many times I check it, how many different people I have look at it. Okay, so it says single crochet into the corner space, mark this stitch. Single crochet in each stitch around. Single crochet, chain 2, single crochet in corner space. And then single crochet in last space. Wow, this whole row is wrong. It says join with a slip stitch to first single crochet. I mean, I guess since it's the last row you could, but I don't understand why I did it differently. It's just probably a mistake. Well, let me fix that. It should really be consistent with the other, the last row, single crochet row, where I said how many to single crochet across. So how many is it? It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Single crochet, chain 2, single crochet into the corner, chain 3 spaces. So if you, the first thing everybody always asks me is, how can you keep going and make this into a blanket? Yes, you can. It's called the 6-Day Great Granny Blanket. And I haven't updated it yet with these changes. So be patient. But a granny square is one of those things, once you do the first couple rounds, you know, you can keep going. It's just like the 6-Day Star Blanket, right? You do the setup rounds and then you just keep going around. So you would repeat from here, from this, after this, you'd repeat from this first double crochet row. But the Great Granny Blanket is set up like the 6-Day Blanket, so it's numbered 2 through 7, like the other patterns. Single crochet, chain 2, single crochet in the corner space. And then it's, I think I said 25 single crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Woohoo! It's always a risk counting on camera. And then in the last space, you single crochet. And then I think maybe because it's the last round and I wanted it to be consistent, I feel like that was conscious. I have you chaining 2 and then joining with the slip stitch. So then all your corners will be the same with the chain 2 instead of having 1. Since this is your last round, you know, and you might be joining it to something else, right? So having the corner be, I think that's what I was thinking. Sometimes I think and sometimes I don't. Sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes you don't. There we go. 6-Day Granny Square. It's so pretty. So I think I'll go ahead and end here for tonight. And I will make the smaller granny square. I'll come back and make the smaller one for you all another time. Those colors look pretty together, actually. right, you all have a great night. Thanks for being here, hanging out with me while I work on the 6-day granny square. Bye.